Did you guys like that angle? Over by the Sky Chef's MSG truck. Hey everybody, it's Shane. I'm back in the Flight Factor 777 V2. This is the F model. What's up, Muscle Man? I have not flown this plane in forever. Like over a month. I don't remember how to do it. I might need some help. So I'm going to try to get this thing off the ground tonight. But I have only used the data link stuff once before. So I'm not entirely certain I don't remember how to do it all. So help me out here. We'll run the full checklist tonight to the full setup, and hopefully all of this comes back to me because I just don't remember. All right. So let's go ahead and start. Let's get some battery power on the jet. External power. Cabin utility. Parking brakes released. Indicator lights. Up to test. All right, make sure that all works there. That all works there. Back to dim. Fire overheat test. Yeah, don't trust me, man. 80 IRU, emergency lights arm, window heat. Seatbelt signs, sure, why not? Nav lights, all right, let's make sure my lights are set. Logo lights. I don't need the wing lights. Flight deck lighting, we'll use master bright. For now, I'll turn max on. EFIS panel. Data position, VUR, let's go plan 80 and leave that one alone. Okay, CPDLC. So we should go external services, ACARS, and we are FedEx 3884. Oh, by the way, guys, I want to show you this cool livery that I just got on a plane. I just downloaded this today. This is really pretty, guys. Now, I'm a UPS guy. I always will be. But every now and then, I got to switch it up or the channel will get stale. So we're going to do some FedEx ops tonight. And besides, FedEx has just a lot more options for the 777 than UPS does. Because UPS doesn't fly them at all. For UPSVAC, all we really have is the giant, Atlas Air stuff. Which is cool, but there's more options for me, so you'll see me flying this FedEx 777 a little bit more going forward. Alright, so let's go ahead and connect the CPDLC. Then I'm going to go down to Navigraph, and I'm going to grab data from SimBrief. I don't know, it seems like they're all in on the 767s instead, and MD-11s are gone, so they don't really have a whole lot to bridge the gap in between the 767 and the 747. The MD-11 fit right in the middle of that and was a nice fit, but I don't know what their plans are here. UPS Virtual Air Cargo will continue to fly them though as a legacy jet. Okay, Navigraph services are done. I'm going to go ahead and do weight and balance. So airplane, weight and balance. Let's fill from SimBrief. And I'm going to go to CG summary, and I'm going to get this down to about 26-27%. That's perfect right there. That's where I like the plane. It feels best to me around this CG. So I'll go back and then to loading page, and I'm going to simultaneous full load. Now back to weight summary. I'm going to validate that our CG is good. The weights look good. That all looks good. Oh, wrong button. All right. Now, let's try to tackle this FMC. Yeah, honestly, I'm not into the 767 either. It does nothing for me. Now, I will say this. I like flying on 767s. There's really no bad seat in the house on that thing. I just flew on one a couple months ago to London from Chicago. It's 2-3-2 seating, right? So you have 2 seats on the outside, 3 seats in the middle, 2 seats on the outside. So every seat on the plane except for one is either an aisle seat or a window seat. You can't go wrong with it. That's the only cool thing about 767s from the passenger perspective. It's really nice to fly on it. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. Let's see, position, initialization, set inertial position. Okay. Now over route, I'm gonna do, see, data link, no comm. All right, I think I already messed something up. Let me go over to this, comm. I think it's manager, ACARS, auto tune frequency, return, system information. Well, I think I messed this up. All right, hold on. Let me figure this out. There's a little guide here that will help me out. I don't do this enough to remember how this all works. So route, no data link, no comm. I know I got a little guide here. You know what? There might be something on my Discord server for this. Let me see here. Just don't remember how to do this. That's the problem. I think Becker. You know what? Becker sent me something. S. Becker. Hold on, I'm checking. Ah! Got it! Here you go, guys. Okay, possible data. Okay, route. So, one FMC's powered up and ready. Align the ADRU. Oh! That's why. ADRU is not aligned and it won't comment till you do. Well, here, we're going to do something. We're going to cheat a little bit here. General Sim. I know there's a way to, like, expedite the data link stuff. No. There's an option here to... Performance. Nope. There's an option to fast forward the, yeah, that's right. Thanks, Muscleman. There's a way to fast forward this, and I don't recall what it is. General airplane? No. General sim. I don't remember, guys. Dang it. No. Airplane. Oh, align ADRU now. You're right. Muscle Man, thank you so much. There we go. See, I knew there was something about it. There we go. Route request. Yay! Ah, thanks, man. Alright, let's load it up. Alright, flight number uplink. So let's go ahead and take a look at the route. So departure is going to be the Hushin runway 30. Here, tell you what. Let me pull up my navigaph here because I know that this thing does not uplink the departure and the arrival. So we'll validate it this way. Oakland to Seattle. Okay, deadhead, and then the arrival will be ILS 34 a left. From Sea Doug. Oh, nope. Actually, it would be better if we did it from Sonder. There we go. Nice. Okay, so that's in. Deadhead transition. And then for the arrival, it's going to be the Hawk Z8 with LMT. Hawk Z8, LMT, and then it's going to be the ILS 34 left from Sonder. Now, let's check out our legs. Oh, that's perfect, man. So we're going to go route, activate, execute. Performance initialization. All right, let's check the numbers here. 30084, cruise CG, reserves. That looks good. I'm going to accept that. Okay. Now we'll grab the wind data. That should be legs, route data, load wind data. Okay, I think we got it. Load, execute. Nice. Now we can also grab the descent forecast now, I believe, too. Let's load that. This thing works great, dude. Oh, hey, yeah, I did see that in the latest update, Muscle Man. Can you remind me where that option is to lock the seat? Because I used the number 8 key on my keypad to move my position around, and I don't want it moving my seat. Remind me where that is in the EFB so I can fix it. All right. So now we can go to let's go back. Let me run some numbers here. I'm just going to use SimBrief tonight because it's a little quicker. All right. TL 155. So flaps 5. Oh, you know what? I need to go back one. Thrust limit. TL1. Select temperature 55. So that's TL1 55, 96.6 M1, flaps 5, CG is 27, and V1 is 153. Actually, you know what? We go with these numbers. All right, I think we're set up, guys. So that's good, and then we got thrust takeoff on the right. Oh, I should fill this out too. Takeoff, so reference is 18C. The wind is 290 at 11. 290, oops. 290 at 11. Alright, so we'll put legs here. Takeoff on the right. Okay, FMC is program flight. All right, hey, we got it. Thank you guys so much for your help so far. This is coming right along. Let's go ahead and check our IFR clearance. I never got one, so we're just gonna use our own. I'm gonna use 4767. Or actually, let's do 3. That's fine. 4567. Okay, simulation general airplane seats move automatically. Got it. Simulation general airplane. Okay, I don't see that. Seats move automatically. Nope. I don't see that option in here. I mean, I just updated it today. It should have this, right? Yeah. It's not urgent right now. Let me know when you figure it out, if you remember, but it's not a big deal if you don't find it. Okay, no IFR clearance. TCAS is set radios. Let's do this. XFAT Sim. CTAF is 127.2. We'll tune that in. 127.2. And then on this side, I got guard. All right, fuel quantity. 49.1. Let me make sure that's correct. Okay, per flight plan, fuel quantity should be 49.1. Okay, that checks. FMC is set. Flight directors. Left, right. And auto throttle is armed. MCP airspeed is going to be V2, which is 160. Okay, I'll set the runway heading as 296, but we'll adjust that later on based on the departure. And I'll leave altitude 10,000 feet for now. Alright, altimeters. Let's see if we can get the weather from here. So ATC, or let's see, flight information, ATIS request. K Oak. Let's try this. No. I guess that didn't work, huh? K Oak. Send. And I get nothing. That sucks. It would be nice if that worked. Let's try this one. Oh. There we go. K Oak, 0153 observation. So that's pretty current. Wind 290 10 miles visibility. View clouds at 500 feet. View clouds at 20,000 feet. Temperature 18. Altimeter 2988. Okay. Auto brakes. RTO. Wixer panel. Okay, lower MFD on status. APU. Starting. APU gen is on. Departure briefing. All right, crew. I'm in the 777. First time flying it in over a month. Hopefully I don't make too much of a fool out of myself. We're currently at the cargo ramp at Oakland. We're going to be flying up to Seattle tonight. About an hour and about an hour and 35-minute flight. So our planned taxi routing here, we're going to push onto Sierra. We'll taxi down Sierra to Tango, Tango to Uniform, Uniform to Whiskey 1. Full-length departure on runway 30. We got 10,000 feet available. We're on the Hush 2 departure. Instructions for runway 30 is climb out heading 296 to at or above 520 feet, then left turn direct Hush, then on depicted route maintain flight level 190. Expect filed altitude 10 minutes after departure. So I'll put 190 in there for now. Okay, that's set. So this looks like a fun little route to fly. We'll fly this with the autopilot off, guys, until we get up to about 10,000 feet. Because you know how I am. I like to get some hands on the jet. Okay. Before start pushback checklist. Doors and windows. Let's see. Airplane doors. Let's go ahead and close these up. External power. Is off. Jam breakers. Hydraulics. Okay, left to right fuel pumps. Center wing is not required. Temp controls. Okay, packs auto. Trim air on. Bleed air isolation valves auto. Bleeds are on. Lower MFD over to engine. Parking brake. Parking brake is set. Okay, wheel chocks and ground support equipment. Let's see, airplane, ground service. Let's go ahead and pull the chocks, stairs, and the ground power units. That's okay, muscle man. It's not urgent. Maybe we'll find it once we're in flight. I don't really need it for now. Beacon light is on. ACARS is running. Push start.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Oakland traffic, good evening. FedEx 3884 push to start cargo ramp onto taxiway Sierra, tail facing northwest.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Clear to connect.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
About there will do.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright guys, you ready? Let's do this thing, man. I'm excited. Look forward to flying this plane. Alright, parking brake. Released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Alright guys, let's go ahead and start number 1 engine. Or left engine to start. There's that seat moving. Okay, I got rotation on 1 or left. Okay, fuel on left. Okay, fuel flow, EGT. I don't know. Hey, cardboard box, you tell me. I want you be the judge. Don't let me tell you. Oh, I don't care, man. It's all good, dude. Okay, good start on number 1. Or good start on left, starting right. Yep. I made it a point to get my life figured out as soon as I left high school. I had a plan and I stuck with it. It's been pretty good. Okay, rotation on right, fuel on right. Okay, fuel flow, AGT.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Well, I was in the Army first. I did 6 years in the Army. Then I went to the Air Force. Okay, good start. Good start on both engines. After start checklist. Engine and wing anti-ice is not required. APU is off and standing by for ground signal. Alright, let's go ahead and press on with the taxi checklist. Flaps, set for takeoff. Flaps 5. Snap trim, 5.25. Trim set. Takeoff data was reviewed. Let's review the speeds. V1 142. Rotate 148, V2 160.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time.
Hey, Carnal, how you doing, man? Welcome aboard. I'm just about ready to get taxiing here. Your timing is impeccable. Okay, takeoff thrust setting is 96.7. Transponder, TARA. Taxi light. Runway turn off, and let's do flight controls check. Ailerons left. Ailerons right. Elevator up. Elevator down. Rudder left. Rudder right. Flight controls check, free and clear. Taxi clearance. Oakland traffic. FedEx 3884. Taxi to runway 30 via Sierra. Tango uniform whiskey 1. Okay, departure briefing. No change. Let's do it. Alright, noticeable steering. Brakes. Taxi checklist complete. Hey, how's the sound check, everybody? Mic and in-game sound. Are they good? I know. Hey, Brian, man, I love East Coast. I fly there every now and then, and my favorite is DCA, dude. I love that river visual. I usually will fly 737s at DCA when I know that they're landing south, because I'm really good at that approach. Always stick it. I'll definitely get. Oh, thank you. Thanks for the sound check, guys. I'll get over there to East Coast soon. Oh, by the way, for all of you guys that are flight simmers, I want to make an offer to you. So I'm trying to get a group flight going, and I think we've got a lot of participation on Sunday night, 1800 Pacific time. So do the math. Thinking 01 Zulu. I'm trying to get a group flight from Miami to Toncontin, which I'm not saying correctly because my accent is something Toncontin, you know, where you do that crazy approach to runway 2. I'm trying to get a group flight together, and I would love as many people as possible to come down with this. I've already looked at the flight plan from Miami down there. Is less than 2-hour flight, and it's a really fun approach. So 1800 Pacific time Sunday, please join us at Miami and we'll have a good time. I'm gonna post it on my Discord server and also on my Honduras. Yep. I'll post it on my Discord server and on my YouTube channel, the date and time. But if we can get 20 people going, 10 people, 12 people going there, I think it'll be really fun. I've already got the plane picked out that I want to fly. It's going to be a 737, probably an 800. I think a 900 would be pushing it for me. I think we got about 5 people looking to go right now, so the more the merrier. Brian, you should come too. You can stream it yourself. Hey, Mr. Becker, can you remind me what the what time Sunday? 1800 Pacific time, 6 p.m. Pacific. Hey, Mr. Becker, can you remind me where the control is to stop the seat from moving in the EFB? I haven't found it yet. Okay, before takeoff checklist, lower MFD off, recall is checked. VNAV armed, LNAV armed. Exterior lights. Wixer. We'll check. Thank you. Alright, and then I think I left my research fans off. Let me grab that real quick. Okay. Checks. Oakland traffic, FedEx 3884 departing runway 30, Hush 2 departure. Okay.
Approaching 30.
Arrival end is clear, departure and clear.
On runway 30.
What's up, homie? Ready for some 777 action? Okay, wind 290 at 11 is right down the runway. Okay, clock's running. All right, guys, let's see if we remember how to do all this stuff. Okay, here we go. Okay, stabilize. Set takeoff thrust. Thrust rev. knots, hold. V1.
V1.
Rotate. Thrust rev, LNAV, VNAV speed. Oh, flyby, okay. Oh, crap, my gear! I knew I needed a co-pilot. Let's see. Which one is the flyby again? Oh, I'm off course. Flaps 5. Or flaps 1. Sorry, the flyby got me all messed up. And I forgot my gear. That's embarrassing. Alright, speed checks, flaps up. Okay, speed 250. Let's do another one, but this time I'll make it look a little. I think we got a straightaway here, so I won't go off course too much. There we go. Okay, autopilot. Have to take off checklist. Line the gears up. Flaps are up. Recall. It's checked. Exterior lights. Okay, to the line. Other than forgetting my landing gear, I was okay, I guess. Okay, speed, climb speed's 309. Okay, estimated top climb 42 miles. This thing climbed like a rocket today. I always wondered about this climb performance. This does seem pretty extreme. I don't know, man. Does this plane really climb this fast? Seems a little bit much to me, but what do I know? I'm not a real 777 pilot, but that is a lot. That's a lot of vertical speed above 10,000 feet, man. Okay, flight level 180, altimeter standard, and we'll cross-check at flight level 190 for RVism, and then we'll head on up. Alright, cross-check. After takeoff checklist complete. Alright, and now let's take a look at our progress here. So we just took off out of Oakland. And we're heading up to Seattle. There was ATC on in Oakland and in Seattle earlier, but they disappeared. And maybe we'll get lucky and they'll show back up. But if not, we'll handle it. Yep, there's 24 going up to 30. We can turn on some lo-fi jams here while we're cruising. Let me grab some of that free music that I have on YouTube. There you go. 8,000 to go. Alright, crew. Flight level 300. See if I can get some of this wind noise down. That's a little better. Alright guys, we're cruising here. Looks like our estimated arrival time at Seattle is going to be 407 Zulu. Oh, so it's about an hour and 15 minutes from now. Not too bad. Yeah, dude, I can't find it at all. Hey, you know what? We got time now, guys. Let's go ahead and try to find it. It's in here, right, though? Let's start with airplane. That's not it. That's not it. Captain's commands. Let me see. Nope. Nope. That's probably not under airplane. Let's go simulation, general sim. General sim. Hey, Mr. Becker. If I wanted to have random failures on here, do I set this to 5 and then click enter 5 failures and they're automatic and they'll randomly select them? Is that how this works? Because I'd like to get some failures on the jet. General airplane. Nope. Airplane config. Nope. Ground operation. Nope. Nope. Pressurization, no. Cool. Well, let's see if we get some failures, man. I've been getting some really fun ones on the MD-11 lately, so we'll see if I can get some on this too. Interaction and joystick. No. Equipment and structure? Nope. 1,000 hours? Well, that's no fun. I'll go 10 hours. How's that? Because I want to get something to come up. Because they could be very minor failures too, right? So I don't think it's in here. Pilot utilities? Nope. I have no idea. I have no idea where that seat thing is at. A lot of these failures are going to be like chicken crap. You know what I mean? Like you lose ADIRU or like the left hydraulic system. You know what I mean? Like not all of them are going to be like emergency situations. Like on the MD-11, I've had all kinds of failures. Like something as simple as like FMC fail, or like a hydraulic system failure, and you can just mitigate it and you keep flying. I'm sure it'd be same on this. Okay, you navigate to aircraft settings menu. Aircrafts. What? That's not a thing. This is not a thing. Simulation, general airplane. Okay, simulation, general airplane. Seat moves automatically. There's no option for that. Look. Show me where that's at, because I don't see it. What are you guys seeing that I'm not seeing here? And I just updated the aircraft today, so it should be on here, right? Hey, Flight 504, sorry we missed you, man, but thanks. Have you have a good flight. San Jose to Dallas. It's about what, 2.5, 3 hours? What are you guys seeing that I'm not seeing here? There's no option for that here. Oh, these blinds work really nice. Yeah, I'm posting on the Flight Back to Discord to see if somebody can help me with this seat thing. Because I'm not seeing the option anywhere. Is there a page 2 or something, huh? Oh, okay. Well, you just posted what he said in the chat, but I don't know that it was accurate, so... Yeah. Just copying and pasting bad info doesn't make it right. It's all good, man. Maybe I look in their flight factor updates. I don't know. I can't find it. It's not the end of the world. I've looked through the EFB everywhere I can think of, and I just can't find it in there. So let's try it one last time. We'll just start from the top. Airplane, cap controls. No, that wouldn't be it. Doors. No, that's not it. Captain's commands. I thought it would be in here, maybe. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. I thought we were onto something here. Dang it. Nope. I give up. It's not that important. It's really not that important, so it's okay. I'm sure somebody will get back to me on the Discord. Alright guys, let's do a fuel check here pretty soon. So we just passed RBL. And we have... let's do this. Put this on fuel. Got 35.9 on board. So let's take a look at our flight plan at RBL, Red Bluff. Red Bluff, we should have 35.8 on board. Oh. So can you make a note of that, Mr. Becker? That you guys got a little issue there. Guys, we're dead on accurate with our fuel prediction so far. Just FYI, it's perfect. Mr. Becker, just make a note hey, let Dan and friends know that us cargo crew dogs would like our seats not to move around every time we go look at the overhead panel. You know what I mean? Please and thank you. At least you figured it out. I thought I was going crazy. It's not me. You said Oakland Center came online, huh? Okay. 132.2. Well, let's talk to him. Let me make sure I'm still in their airspace here. Oakland Center, good evening. FedEx 3884 with you, flight level 300. Do you need to talk to me?
FedEx 3884, I'll keep you for now, I guess. Hello, good evening, and yeah, you'll leave my airspace here in a few minutes, but I'll just keep you for now.
Copy. I never got a squawk code when I departed. Is there one that I should be using?
FedEx 3884, Rod. Yeah, A-firm, squawk 6317.
6317.
And United 35 Heavy. Sorry, I'm just trying to get a hold of that traffic downfield just to make sure you hold short or wait for him to cross. No worries for 35 Heavy.
Center, KLM 124, runway 28 right, back 10 left.
KLM 124 Heavy, Oakland Center low, traffic's holding in position, cross runway 28 left at
Cool.
Tango, taxi Tango.
So that's
Alpha
been
to the
resolved,
ramp.
guys. We'll get the seat position lock thing resolved here for us.
Oh, short.
Crew dogs in the 777F.
Runway.
See, everybody only cares about the 300 ER, but they forget about a short
KLM 124.
KLM 124
fuselage,
Heavy,
guys.
cross
Huh?
runway 28 left at Tango, taxi Tango Alpha to the ramp.
What mountain is this one? I forget.
Crossing
Let's
to
find out.
8 right, left. Taxi, Tango Alpha, Tango Alpha, KLM 124. The ramp.
That's going to be...
Alpha Center going to be exec jet 360 climbing
It's something pretty big.
Section 360 Oakland Center, good evening. Climb maintain flight level 410.
Oh, okay. It's Mount Shasta.
Flight level 410, section
That's what that is. That's Mount Shasta up there. That's cool, man. Hey, this drive up to the Pacific Northwest, I love it. Because you get to see so many awesome landmarks. Mount Shasta will be the first one we're going to pass here. Yeah, look at that.
Right, 1152, thank you. Runway 28 left, taxi via Alpha Golf, Lima Foxtrot, cross runway 1 left and runway 1 right at Golf.
I think we're going to pass by Mount St. Helens at some point here. If we do, I'll try to point it out.
Oakland Center, United 422 on the ground at San Francisco, request pushback from Echo 8.
At 422 Oakland Center low, pushback, spot 7, your discretion.
Mount Scott, Crater Lake. Oh, guys, we're going to fly right by Crater Lake. That'll be really cool.
Heavy, runway 28 left, cleared for takeoff, wind 3.
I haven't seen Crater Lake in a while. That'll be neat.
3 left to 30 off United 35 Heavy.
Oakland Center, FedEx 213 Heavy, flight level 300.
FedEx 213 Oakland Center, good evening.
This is one of my favorite parts in the country to fly in, guys. And there's Mount Hood right there. Mount Adams right there, and then Mount St. Helens. Yep, there it is. So we're gonna pass by all the cool mountains on the way. So we got Mount Shasta, Mount Hood, Mount Adams, and Mount St. Helens that we're gonna pass by tonight. And this is Mount Shasta right here. Brought to you by XPME. God, that's so cool.
FedEx 3884, leave my airspace in 2 minutes. Seattle Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Okay, over to advisory, FedEx 3884, so long.
Center, United 35 Heavy, airport now, 1600.
I need to get a screenshot of this, guys. Hold on. Let me get this. This will be a cool screenshot. Yeah, man. Good stuff. It almost seems like we're passing it in slow motion. Hey, Muscle Man, we figured it out. So none of us are crazy. It's not you and it's not me. Check this out. Mr. Becker confirmed that it's not working on the 777F. It's only working in the 777-300ER. So it has not been implemented yet on the freighter. But he's made a note of it and let the team know. So hopefully we'll get that in the future update. And it's definitely low on a priority list too. Not anything that anybody really needs to be worried about. But it's good to know that it's not just me going insane here about this. Mount Shasta. You guys remember Shasta Cola? That wannabe Coca-Cola? I think it was named after this place, right? Shasta? No problem. Thank you for trying to help me figure it out. And there's another mountain called Shastina. So Mount Shasta is here, and then Shastina is just to the west of it. I didn't even know that. Shastina. Where's that even at? Oh, it's right there. It's really close to it. Okay, so this is Mount Shasta, and this is Shastina. Just to the left of it, I guess. I know, it's just great. So, just like last night when we were flying the MD-11, we'll do a bit of a geography cruise as we go. So, Mount Shasta was our first exciting landmark. The next thing we're going to pass by, which I think is interesting to me, is going to be... Let's see here. I think it's going to be Crater Lake. Yep, we're going to pass by Crater Lake, which is a really cool natural landmark in Oregon here. So we'll pass that here as we go by Chilliquin State, just at the Klamath Falls. So, pretty cool. Let me save these screenshots because I use these for making thumbnails for my for my YouTube live streams. I like to use these screenshots to make these. So that's beautiful, man. Look at that. I gotta say, flying up to Seattle and Portland is probably the most scenic driving that I do, next to going The only other thing that was like more breathtaking to me than flying up to like Seattle is going up to Barrow in Alaska from Anchorage. So when you do it, I'll give you an example. I've flown this a few times from Anchorage up to Barrow, which is way the heck up here, right? I think it's PABR. Yeah, so this, I've been up here a few times with UPS. Let me make sure that's the right airport. No, that's not it. No, that's it, Barrow. So flying from Anchorage, right? Up there, you pass over Mount McKinley, and it's just breathtaking view as you're flying across the Alaskan wilderness here, all the way up to the northernmost tip. I've done that flight several times in a 737-700 for UPSVAC, and it's really, really awesome. Like, I just get kind of lost just looking out the window the whole time. It's so pretty. Am I losing my mind? You guys seeing this? What is this? Watch this. What is that? What is this? What is going on here? Yeah, look. What is this? Mr. Becker, help. Why is my wind indication going nuts? Okay. I guess, huh? It's a vortex. Okay, so we'll do another field check at Klamath Falls here. So at LMT, we should have... So Klamath Falls, we should have 31.1 on board. So this one was 35.9. And this one should be 31.1. 31.7, okay. So we're within 500-600 pounds of our fuel burn estimate. Yeah, it's perfect, dude. 500 pounds off, that's well within the margin of error that's acceptable. So my sim brief profile is dialed in, like dialed in hard. Actually, it's even quite more accurate than I thought. Watch. It's within 400 pounds of being, 300 pounds of being on. That's really, really awesome. Nice. Maybe we'll check the next one at Russell. That's really good. If I'm correct, that's Crater Lake up there on the left. Yep, there it is. So we're going to pass by this too. Hopefully we're not in the clouds when we get there. But there it is, Crater Lake. So that's special landmark number 2. So, first of all was Mount Shasta. Now we are about to pass Crater Lake. We'll get a nice view of it as we go by. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you guys some stuff here as we get by this place. Gonna get another geography tour of this landmark as we pass it. I got some interesting facts to tell you about Crater Lake as we come by it. Oh, dude, I think we're going to be in the clouds when we go through here. Maybe not. We'll see. Alright, cool. There we go. Alright guys, so this is Crater Lake. This is in Oregon, north of Klamath Falls. This is the deepest lake in the United States. It's over 1,900 feet deep. It is the 10th deepest lake in the world and the 5th deepest lake in the world by mean depth, meaning the average depth. So pretty cool. There's 2 islands in this lake. The first one is called Wizard Island, which is right here on the western side. It is called a cinder cone, so it's basically a little volcano inside of this thing. And there's a second one, if I can find it. I'm not sure if it's depicted on here. Yeah, this lighting is not ideal. These clouds are messing up my geology lesson here. So the second one is called Phantom Ship. It's a rock pillar located on the southern shore. So it's basically somewhere in here, although I can't really see that. This is what this place looks like in real life. Isn't this beautiful? I love this. Is just so cool to me to be. It would be really amazing to be in this place. Look at that. Dang clouds. Well, the cloud said no more geography for you today. So, oh well. Man, what a bummer, huh? Well, hopefully it doesn't obscure our next landmark here. Let's take a look. Also, I need to see how. Okay, 167 miles to the top of the descent, 346. So 25 minutes we'll be heading down. Yep, you're not missing much, dude. We're in the clouds right now, so. See you later, Crater Lake. Let's see what else we got. I think Mount Hood will be the next cool one to see, or Mount Jefferson. Mount Jefferson and Mount Hood will be on the right-hand side, and it will fly directly over Portland, which we actually flew to last night. So we're gonna fly right over. I might even see my MD-11 on the ground there, right? Alright guys, 143 miles to go till top. I'll start briefing this in about 10 minutes, our arrival. I'll start working on this though. Oh, let's look up the weather at Oakland here. Oh no, that's Seattle. Okay, information Charlie is current. Wind 290 at 5. Okay. Outside air temperature is currently 17. QNH is 3015. Nope, that's not what I want. And then estimated landing weight tonight. Let's bring that up. Mm, 527.8. Yes, sir. Hey, how's Singapore? Are you in Singapore now? Oh, you're out in coma because you were probably jet lagged, right? Is that what you're saying? I can only imagine, man. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, every now and then I fly an American Airlines version of the 777-200 because I love the way the Rolls-Royce engines sound on this thing. So I do fly that one every now and then just so I can hear those engines. They sound really good. There's only a 2-hour difference, but how can that be from Singapore to Brisbane, dude? That has to be. That's 8-hour flight. That should be about a 5 or 6 hour time zone difference. That far away, I would think. Flying from here to the East Coast of the United States, it's a 3-hour time zone difference, and it's only a 5-hour flight. So you should have way more than 2-hour difference. Or so I would think. Again, I don't know. Oh my god, look, there's somebody else out here. Who could that be? Oh. Darren! Hey! I know that guy. That's funny. This guy is at my hub at UPS. This is Darren. Yeah, I don't know how time zones work over there clearly, because that doesn't make any sense to me, but maybe because you guys are so far down on the bottom of the world that the curvature is different than it is. I'm kind of I'm a little bit north of the equator, so it's like the fattest part of the world where the United States is at. Can we see him? There he is. Imagine that. This guy here is at my UPS hub. He's flying this MD-11 that I flew in last night back down to Ontario, and he's the guy that made this XVATSIM plugin. Small world, huh? That's really funny. And this is the plane that I flew last night. He's bringing it back for me down to our hub. That's really cool. And of course, there's all kinds of ATC down here, and I go up to Seattle and there's nothing. Go figure, right? I mean, come on. It is. Look. Look, let me show you something. Yeah, let's do a little thing here. Look. Well, okay, we're north of the equator, but we're still... Well, this doesn't make any sense. The United States is further up north, about the same as where Australia is south. So explain to me how you fly from Brisbane to Singapore, and that's a 2-hour time zone difference. That doesn't make any sense at all. Okay? But if I go from California to East Coast United States, it's a 3-hour time zone difference and a shorter flight than this. It doesn't make any sense at all. I don't get it. It's not the math ain't mathing for me, man. This is kind of cool though. Oh, that sun is just in the wrong spot, man. Where it's reflecting off of this thing. Well, I'm not smart enough to figure all this time zone crap out. It doesn't make any sense. The math doesn't math for me at all. But I need to keep my head in the game here. My head will explode if I try to figure out this time zone stuff. Tell you what. Let's just do our approach checklist stuff now. How's that? Step 1, let's look at our landing data. So I've already put in the numbers here on the performance calculator. Estimated landing weight's 527.8. Wind is 2905, 17 Celsius is a temp. Flaps 30, auto brakes 4, because we're landing on 3-4 left. That gives us a landing distance of 7460 with 1,000 feet remaining. Seat moving EFB thing is fixed in a future update. Thank you, Mr. Becker. You're the best. Appreciate you looking into that for us. Okay, landing distance is 7460, so that's a 1,000 foot margin. Approach speed is going to be 148, and VRAF 143. So let's go down here and type in 30, 143. Got VRAF on there. Auto brakes 4 is selected. Arrival briefing. We are on the Hawk Z8. RNAV arrival into, what's this? Auto ATC, get out of here. So, cross Patera and Battleground above 24 and 22. Hawk Z above 12 at 270. Foot between 10 and 12 at 250. Goals 230 above 9. And Sonder 6,000 feet, 230 knots. We'll be landing on 3-4 left. I'll use the ILS 3-4 left approach. RVR is 2,400 feet. We have 10 miles visibility. I've flown on a C-130 several times, in and out of Iraq. So from Kuwait to Iraq to Mosul and back in the good old days. That was pretty fun. Okay, 2,400 feet. Decision altitude is 579 Barrow. MSA is 2,200 feet from our direction of flight. The missed approach will be climbed to 900, then a climbing left turn on heading 300 and outbound Seattle VOR radial 310 across WEX sub. DME 10 from Seattle, at about 3,000, then climb to 5,000 feet outbound Seattle VOR radial 310 to low fall and hold. Sonder is our initial approach fix at 6,000. High Pro will be intermediate fix at 5,000 feet. And our final approach fix is going to be Jalon at 2,400. Standard 3-degree glide path. Touchdown zones at 379 feet. Okay, decision altitude is 579 Barrow. And seatbelt signs are on. The C-130s that I flew on, though, were H models, not the J models, because they didn't have J models. They weren't really in... they may have been in production, but they weren't widespread like they are now. They were all H's back then. That's how old I am. Hey, Justin, I'm gonna freak you out right now. Watch this. I know where you live. Ready for the creeper mode? I know where you live. Wow, that is a long flight for a C-130, man. From Panama. Dude, those are the only two. Those are the two C-130s that are flying together from Balboa. So if they flew over your house, then that's where you're at. Don't lie. I know where you're at. Man, we're really sucked in today, aren't we? I'm gonna go ahead and reset our altitude. Sit down at 6,000 feet. Initial approach fix altitude. Well, so far so good. We're just about to head down right now. Top of descent's coming up in 12 miles. I'll do one last fuel check here at Battleground BTG. So per the flight plan, see, Battleground BTG, we should have 22.8 on the fuel. Check this out, guys. 22.9. Actually dead on. Our fuel burn is 22.8. That's how much fuel we have remaining as we cross Battleground. Check this out. 22.8. That's dead on, guys. This fuel planning was pristine. Don't act like you're not impressed. I know you are. If so, how do you change the speed to respawn faster? I don't know. Dude, so here's what I do. To use the PAP 3 on this, I have Mobi Flight, and I'm using somebody else's profile that they made for this plane. I have no idea how any of this crap works. I just hit the play button and it does everything else. And it just works. So I don't know, man. Okay, idle, VNAV path. Okay, cardboard box, you enjoy your outdoor meal. See you later, man. Mobi Flight, yeah, that's what I use. Ooh, might have some nice views up here. Wow, what a beautiful view, man. Yeah, but that is a screenshot. Let me get this. I'll get it from the co-pilot seat. I like that. $19.1. I think I passed Mount. Oh, hey guys, check that out. That's Mount St. Helens right there. This is Mount St. Helens. You can see where the part of it's missing from when it had the eruption in the 80s. Oh man, I need to get a view of this too. Dude, that's beautiful, man. Hold on. Wow. Look at that sky. Oh man, it's looking really good tonight. The Pacific Northwest always looks good up here. Okay, altimeters 3015, cross check a 6000. Okay, cross check. Okay, so one thing to keep in mind here with the X-Plane 12, X-Plane 12 Seattle, 3-4 left has this crazy roller coaster hill on it. So it's going to be kind of a wild ride when we get down onto that runway. It kind of slopes up and it slopes down pretty violently near the arrival. So the arrival end of it's going to be kind of okay, but we're going to be landing uphill, and then once we get like halfway down, it's going to have this very abrupt downhill slope. There's just a problem with the mesh, with the scenery on Seattle, and I know that there's a fix for it, but I think you got to use auto ortho or tiles or some bull crap that I'm just not interested in doing. So we're just going to ride the lightning tonight. We're just going to ride the wave and just deal with it, because to me it's not worth the hassle of doing all the work you got to do to flatten it out. Okay, speed 270. Okay, according to this, we should be landing at Seattle with 20.5 in the tank. I don't think that's gonna... I see us burning more than 1,200 pounds before we get there, but we'll see. I've noticed that the flight plan fuel predictions always fall apart on the approach. They don't really factor in... Okay, speed 240. They don't factor in the time that you're driving with your flaps in the gear out and burning a lot of fuel in that configuration. Okay, exterior lights are on. Approach checklist complete. Speed. Okay, I'll tune the CTAF now. Alright, there you go. 19.1. Speed 230. Okay, let's go flaps 1. I'm gonna start slowing us down here. Alright, let's go speed 200. And I'm putting some speed brake in here. Okay, altitude down to 4. Flaps 5. Nope, I know. Speed 180. Localizer armed. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to go on sale. I hope it does for you. I want you to have this thing. It's really great. South traffic, good evening, FedEx 3884 on the ILS 34 left approach. Localizer capture, approach arm. Speed 170, flaps 15. Okay, glide slope, get down. Flaps 20, speed 160. Tell you what, we'll keep the speed going down. 148, final approach speed. Flaps 25. And flaps 30. Before landing checklist, landing gears down, 4 green, spoiler handles arm, auto brakes 4, flaps in transit. Okay, flaps 30. Altimeter's cross check, AgCast, no alerts. This approach altitude is set. This approach heading is set. Make sure it didn't change at all. Hey, what's up, Scott? What's this raid stuff, man? I don't know what any of that means. It's Twitch-isms. Twitch-isms. You caught me on landing here. Alright, let's check. 2905. It's a good thing. Okay, where I come from, a raid doesn't sound like a good thing, but it's Twitch stuff, so cool. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take over here. Autopilot off. Auto throttle off. I'm going to show you guys, you don't need autopilot for anything. You can do this all by yourself. Man, after flying the MD-11 last night, this approach speed feels like we're barely moving. Okay, a little bit of left drift correcting. And a little bit high correcting. Okay, 1,000 stable. Missed push altitude set. There's our roller coaster ride straight ahead.
500.
Seattle's famous X-Plane 12
400.
roller coaster runway.
Approaching minimums. 300. Minimums.
Continue.
200. 100.
Look at this crazy runway.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Look at this thing. Look at this crazy runway here. This is nuts. Okay, manual braking. This is crazy. Oh, it's even worse now than ever before.
3,000 feet remaining.
Whoa, very. Yeah, this is. I think it's probably worse with XPME than it was with the default. This is bad, dude. Oh my god. Okay, I think we need to fix this. This is kind of ridiculous. This is not right. Oh my god. Come on, baby, get up the hill. Yeah, this needs to be. Whoa, easier. Whoa, easy girl, easy girl. This is kind of ridiculous. Okay, I don't think I want to come back to Seattle until I can figure out how to make that right, because that is just not. That was ridiculous, dude. That's. Come on. What is this? This is ridiculous. Come on. There has to be a way to fix this. Okay, after landing checklist, spoiler handles, retract, flaps are up, auto brakes, disarm and off, Wixer, off, exterior lights, let's keep those on, and let's figure out where we're parking today. Cargo, oh, we'll go ahead over here to cargo 2. So we'll cross the Echo, make a left on Bravo, right on Alpha. Seattle traffic, FedEx 3884 is clear of 34, left roller coaster at Echo, cross 16 center and left at Echo, left on Bravo, right on Alpha to Cargo 2. Seattle. Alright, quick start the clock. And I'll go ahead and get the AP running here.
Approaching 1-6 center.
Yeah, it's the land checklist complete. I don't know what's going on, man. Like this scenery has always been bad, but I never remember it being like that. Like that is the worst I've ever seen. Yeah, see, I had a really crappy touchdown rate here because you're trying to like land uphill. It was really difficult to do
runway.
that. It's very difficult to land uphill like that, so. This whole Seattle scenery thing has always been a problem, but this is probably the worst I've seen it yet. I feel like XPME is making it worse. I definitely want to fix it, but I just don't know how. But needless to say, I won't be coming back to Seattle until I get that resolved, because that's not really an enjoyable experience there. Landing on a mountain. Okay, Marshall is in sight. We're gonna go to cargo 3, not 2. Okay, parking checklist, transponder, fuel cutoff switches. Waiting on external power. Yeah, I'll go ahead and file this crappy pirate. I don't like this landing rate, but not much I can do with it with the roller coaster I had to land on there. Okay, external power is on. AP bleeds. Alright, fuel pumps. ADRU. Hydraulics. Beacon light. Parking brake. And APU. Well, there you go, guys. Here's Seattle, but it definitely needs some work. The actual airport itself is beautiful, but these runways, look at it. You can kind of see it from here. This is 34 left that we landed on. You can see this roller coaster, and it was really, really noticeable. And then when we exited on Echo, it was like we were driving up a hill with a 4x4. We came out this way. So if I can find a way to flatten this out so that it doesn't look like this anymore, I would love to, because I really like Seattle, but I can't deal with that. That was not fun trying to land on that thing. So I'll see what I can do to fix it, but no promises. But for now, I hope you enjoyed the flight. Thanks for everybody who was here. It's good to get a refresher flight in this thing because it's been a while. I'll probably fly it one more time before I switch to another aircraft, just for the proficiency. So thank you guys for being here. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.